Hi, everybody. I'm Nina Taylor. Here is your gospel news for this week. Let's first talk about a brand new up and coming artist by the name of Dante Bowe. He is an American Christian worship singer, songwriter, and worship pastor. Dante is a member of the Bethel Music Collective and also Maverick City Music Collective and serves as worship pastor at the Adareth Church in Columbus, Georgia. Now, in 2017, Dante released his debut single, Potter and Friend, featuring Jesse Klein, which was shortly followed up with the independent release and his debut studio album, Son of a Father. Now, Dante signed with Bethel Music in June of 2019. Then in 2020, he made his debut appearance with Bethel with the single Champion, which was featured on the album Revivals in the Air. Now, this was also followed up by three standalone singles: Don't Talk About It, featuring Jesse Klein, Be All Right, featuring Amanda Lindsay Cook, and Voice of God, featuring Stephanie Gretzinger and Chandler Moore. In 2021, he released the second studio album entitled Circles, which contained the hit single, Joyful. Now, Circles debuted at number 7 on Billboard's top gospel albums charts from right here in the US. This Black History Moment is being brought to you by SSB Journals. Journal your way into greatness. Pick up your copy of Journey to Blackness and start your family tree. That's Journey to Blackness, being brought to you by SSB Journals. You can get it on Amazon Books. Carter G. Woodson was a scholar whose dedication to celebrating the historic contributions of Black people led to the establishment of Black History Month. Now, this is every February, of course, since the year 1976. Woodson believed that Black people should be proud of their heritage and all Americans should understand the largely overlooked achievements of Black Americans. Now, Woodson overcame early obstacles to become a prominent historian and author of several notable books on Black Americans. He was born in 1875 to illiterate parents who were former slaves. Woodson's schooling was kind of erratic. He helped out on the family farm when he was a young boy, and then as a teen, he worked in the coal mines of West Virginia to help support the family's meager income. Now, he was hungry for education and he was largely self taught and had mastered common school subjects by the age of 17. Then he entered high school at the age of 20 and finished his diploma in less than 2 years. Now, Woodson works as a teacher and a school principal before obtaining his bachelor's degree in literature from Berea College in Kentucky. Now, after graduating from college, he became a school supervisor in the Philippines and later traveled throughout Europe and Asia. In addition to earning a master's degree from the University of Chicago, he became the second Black American after W.E.B. Du Bois to enter Harvard University. He joined the faculty at Howard University, eventually serving as the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Now, after being barred from attending American Historical Association conferences due to his race, and despite being a dues paying member, Woodson believed that the white dominated historical profession had little interest in Black history. He saw African American contribution as, um, you know, the contributions that we had made being overlooked, ignored, and even suppressed by the writers of the history textbooks and the teachers who used them. For Black scholars to study and preserve Black history, Woodson realized he would have to create a separate institutional structure with funding from several foundations. Woodson created the Association for the Study of Negro Life in History in 1915 in Chicago, describing its mission as the scientific study of the neglected aspects of Negro life and history. The next year, he started the Scholarly Journal of Negro History, which is published to this very day under the name the Journal of African American History. Here's this week's top 10 gospel songs being brought to you by MediaBase.com. Number 10 this week comes from the one and only Pastor Mike, who had a tremendous year at the Stellar Awards last year, picking up multiple awards for having such an awesome previous year. Well, he's on his way to having another great year, and we look for him to do great at this year's Stellars for 2023. Number 9, Fred Jerkins, the legendary Fred Jerkins, with the song I Believe, features Paul H. Morton. Number 8, Here Comes the Joy from Dietrich Haddon. Number 7, Your World, Jonathan McReynolds. This song is actually down from number 1. Number 6, Finished by Tamela Mann. Number 5, Lucinda Moore with Lord, I Hear You. Number 4, CeCe Winans kicking up the top 5 with Goodness of God. Number 3, I Still Have You from Smokey Norfolk. Number 2, this one, for about 4 weeks at number 1 from Ty Tribbett, the song New, now down to number 2, which means we have a brand new number 1 song. This one comes from Marcus Jordan. It's called Call on the Name. Well, that is your top 10 songs, your Black History moment, and your gospel news. I'm Nina Taylor. Hey, let's get back to more great gospel music on this great station.